like if a man sees you walking, he feels like he can approach you, he can talk to you, like you owe him your time, you owe him to entertain him. So the entitlement is definitely always there. What's up, Dre? What you got? What you got, buddy?
I was reading that the men don't respect boundaries. Boundaries as in bed wise, or y'all talking about just a random dude come talking, walking up, just taking up y'all space, talking to y'all when y'all say get on and
All
don't
of
go.
it. Oh, we talking about all of it. What you mean?
Oh, all of it.
Yeah, why would
Well,
we
them
talking about some
boys,
boundaries and not others? Boundaries.
yeah, them boys though. So
Not
the
no,
man will respect the
no, they
woman
don't be.
with
No, no, no. Hold up. No, the boys are respectful. It's the men that be fucked up.
you. No, I'm talking about men as boys as a men,
No,
men
no,
really minds
boys are respectful. It's men.
is men.
Yeah, men are the ones who don't respect boundaries.
As in what way? Remember, it's a different type of boundaries we're talking about.
Look, you
That's
just
when you
named
say
two, so
boys
you
and
already
men.
know.
Yeah, because I got three sisters, so I hear their complaints. You know what I'm saying?
So
When
tell us
y'all be
about
like,
what you
"Hey,
did.
ma," and all that.
Tell us how you don't respect boundaries.
Me?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
shit! I don't even like today. These days, niggas just
Thank
hopping in the
you.
Oh,
inbox.
That's
that
so
was cute.
cute. That's so cute. It's the
Yeah,
baseball.
today these days,
Thank
Hold
you
you.
up,
really
that was
can't
cute.
walk up.
Hold
You
up.
really can't walk up on a woman.
Damn, Drake. We want to appreciate the gift, but thank you for the gift. That was cute. It was a little baseball puppy dog, a puppy dog. Yeah, y'all need to put. I love that picture. I love that picture. I swear to God, I love that picture. But go ahead, Dre. Hold on, Gab. Go on mute for me, please, and let Dre finish, and then you'll be next.
So when we say we talking about certain type of boundaries coming from a man and a boy spectrum, are y'all talking body? Like what answer do y'all need from me?
We're
Cause
not talking about food, we're
I
talking about
respect the woman's body and her mind. You know what I'm saying? As far
we're
as
not
what she
respecting
believes.
boundaries now. We're not talking about boys.
Well, we talking about men. I know, but men have boyish ways all day.
Boys have boyish ways. Men have men ways.
I'm confused. See, when we
That's
confusing,
crazy.
like like a man would say, tell us exactly what you want. Exactly what is your boundary. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not just about to walk up to a woman unless we catch eyes, she smile, and I walk up, talk to her. You know what I'm saying? Or she give me that type of vibe. But just to walk up to a woman, you don't know if that woman married or not. So I wouldn't do that. Facebook, I wouldn't look for a woman on Facebook now. That's like another porn
There's
website.
nobody
Everybody
on
want the
Facebook
Megan,
though.
Megan Stallion challenge.
Megan, what the hell, Dre? What the fuck?
You
I'm
just
just
talking.
saying, women say boundaries, but then they put their body on the internet.
Yeah, because they can do that. A woman. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Tara. Either one.
Yeah, him and others.
What's the
Damn. That was groundbreaking to say the least. But um sir, a woman does with her body is what she wants to do with her body. If she wants to create a fan page, Facebook page, your page, her page, they page, them page, she can do that.
I understand that completely.
So
Well,
the boundary still stays. It don't matter if I could put my coochie lips on live for $1,000 if I want to, but you don't get to take a picture. You don't get to hold me hostage and take a picture of it. You don't get to
oh, I
flex
understand that
me
completely.
by my
I understand
coochie
that
because you want
completely.
to. Well, do you understand that?
Yeah, I understand that
Okay,
completely.
because you
No
just
means
said,
no,
wait, hold
but
on. You just
I'm,
said women was
but
talking
it's
about boundaries, but then they'll put their bodies online.
I'm speaking. I'm gonna speak for me. I can't say all men. I'm gonna speak for me. Women will, I will say, put their body online for likes, right, and cash, right. Why don't they respect their own boundaries?
No, they are no. You don't understand boundaries, and that's scary.
Are you? Or is that
Mhm.
self-respect? Is that
No,
self-respect?
no, you don't have boundaries. You don't respect boundaries. You the man we talking about.
What you mean? Explain it to me, if I could
But
be
before
that
we
boy
explain to
and
you,
not that
hold,
man.
hold on. We're gonna give Gab a chance to say something, then we'll come back and see if you can gather it. Thank y'all for the gifts. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the lights. Hey everybody. Sag, Monica, Ashley. I hope I ain't missed nobody. Breathless. Hey y'all. Go ahead, Gab. Oh nine. Hey
Yeah,
Vonda. I
so
think I spoke to you, Vonda. But hey Vonda. Go ahead,
I
baby.
I would say most men and women in modernity don't respect boundaries, but
You
how else
are
are
you okay
Who
with
got
the
the
head?
police?
huh?
What the
That's not me.
where the police at?
No, that's not me. I don't
Let me
know.
put me
You
on
gotta
mute.
run. They getting closer.
They
Yeah,
get slow, baby. They on your
yeah.
No,
So I,
it's
I would say both men
protesters
and
going
women
around
don't
in my
don't
city right
respect
now, right down the
boundaries
street from my house.
nowadays. We can't just relegate it to one gender. I think both of them don't respect boundaries.
Hold on. You can't just say. You gotta say how, sir. Give the
Yeah,
example.
yeah. Do you want me to give you the example? Yeah,
That's
sure.
how the conversation works. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I can give you an example. Say, a lot of times when men are at parties and stuff, you'll have women come up and grope them, grab them, and stuff like that, and
That
nobody bats
party.
an eyelash. Nobody says anything to that woman. That woman's clearly disrespecting a boundary.
So hold up. Real quick. Men are feeling violated at parties.
What do you mean? That is a
Like men are
violation.
being violated.
Did that man say, "Hey, woman, come over here and start groping me"?
No, I'm
Exactly.
wondering. This should be something we stand behind. You saying that the men are being like
All the time, yeah. Oh, all the time. It
yeah,
happens all the time, yeah.
damn. So is that why you stopped going to parties? Do you still go to parties?
No, I don't go to parties. Not anymore.
Is
No,
that
I
why?
haven't gone to parties since I was in college. But
Is
it
that
it,
why?
it happens, yeah. No,
What
no,
was
but
you what
but the
was you
thing
wearing
is,
when you was
That's
at
a
the party?
double
What was you
standard.
wearing?
what was I? What?
What was you
You said
wearing when you went to the
What do
gray
you
party?
mean?
sweatpants.
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it happened to me. I just see this all the time. Even in the club, even at parties, it happens all the time, and nobody bats an eyelash.
What did the men be wearing?
Shit, what Jordan
What are you
jeans?
talking
We
about?
talking about
Yeah,
party
just
casual
normal
dress,
stuff.
swimming suit parties. What we got on
I
They
know
got
where
trunks?
like coochie daddy shorts
she's
on.
trying to do a
Yeah, yeah,
straw
yeah.
man fallacy because she
But
doesn't
at
understand
the
logic,
same
so she
time,
does the straw man fallacy.
you gotta respect that answer though, because you
Yeah.
can't say a man should be able to wear what he
They had that
wants,
shirt
get
on
out,
when
be
they was at
wherever
the
he
pool
at.
party. Did they leave that shirt on or they took that shirt
Yeah,
off?
yeah. So I understand the straw man fallacy that you're doing, but that doesn't really work. So I
Shirts
don't know what the
off.
point is.
Why go to a pool if you gonna have your shirt on?
See,
Unless you
that's where
just
you fucked up. They have shirts you can wear when you go to a pool party. You walking
no,
around
I'm
with
not.
your titties
I'm
out and
saying
you mad. Why wouldn't a woman grab your titties if you got them out? Clearly, you wanted
Yeah,
no,
you
why
wanted
is
them to
it?
be
but look at
grabbed.
that in reverse. Why wouldn't a man grab your ass if you got it out?
No, but
Yeah.
you don't see women having their titties out like men be walking around with
What
their
are you
titties
talking about? The's a whole
What
section
social
in
media app you
California
been on?
where people can walk around nude, though.
It's a
Hold
whole
on, hold on.
challenge for a
Yeah,
woman
they
to
got
show
a
how
whole
much they can
city.
get.
They got a whole city in California where people just walk around nude. So I don't
Are
understand
y'all
what you're talking
jealous? Are y'all jealous because y'all titties ain't get grabbed?
about. No, no. The
No, but
point is the
y'all
point
saying
is what you're
respect the
doing is
boundary.
you're doing a straw man fallacy with an axiom. You can't do straw man fallacies with axioms. It doesn't make any sense.
So you mad
It
because you
make you
didn't?
sounding
You,
double.
hold
You
up.
sound like
You
it's
mad
a
because you
double
didn't
standard.
get groped? Is that what it is? You mad?
I got 5 kids.
No, why should a woman be allowed to go up and grope a man?
Yeah, but you said it wasn't groping you. You mad because
So
it
what is
wasn't
that?
groping?
That's not the point, though. If you saw a
It is
man
the
groping a
point.
woman
No,
and
you
not groping
mad.
you, hold on. If you saw a man groping
Hold
a
on, how you
random
know? How
woman,
you know that
hold on.
man? How you know that woman didn't know that man?
Yeah, lady, you're gonna have to stop talking to let me get my point across.
No,
If
I'm asking
you,
you a question. How you
yeah,
know
I
that they
know,
didn't
but
know each
because
other?
I was asking you a question first, you can't answer my question with a
No, no, no.
question.
How you know they didn't know each other?
Oh nine. Let me give
Okay,
them
that's not that.
oh
Listen to my
nine. Let
whole
me give them
point.
an example of exactly what you're
Hold on,
talking
Dre.
about.
Hold on, Dre.
I got you.
If you saw a woman or a man groping a random woman, but they weren't groping you, would you still stick up for that random woman?
Sir, it's fine if you jealous, but how you know them people didn't
No,
know each
that
other?
wasn't the question. The question was,
No. How you know
yeah,
that woman and a man didn't know each other?
how do you
Wait,
know that?
And
Okay,
why
hold
you
on,
all
Gab.
their business?
Wait,
so
Gab.
then why?
Gab. Let me talk from a female perspective. So if a female,
No. Are we
You
talking
knew
about
that. She's lost me already. If a
yeah?
so
female.
so if a
Hold up.
female is or a woman is
Real
wearing a
quick.
Already
bikini
lost.
top,
Hold on, Nana. We talking about humans. So we say humans, you gotta say women. You gotta be clear because these niggas be fucking animals. So if you talking about humans,
No,
just say
in
women.
fact, I think most men are benevolent men.
no,
I
I'm
think it's
talking about
feminism
women,
that ruined your
females.
They
women's
say
lives.
women then.
I
Because
did
when you
say
say
women.
females, they might think you talking about a goat. They might be talking a horse. Like they fuck
Okay,
animals.
well, okay, I said women. Okay,
You see,
so
this is female hate because of feminism has rotted their brains.
so if it was vice versa and a man asked you what did you wear and something happened to you, you would feel
Yeah,
embarrassed.
exactly. I feel like this is y'all have lost me. Clearly, she was being facetious when she was saying that. And
Well,
again,
I understand
and
she's being
Gab, it wasn't a
facetious.
straw man fallacy.
It is a straw man
No, it wasn't.
fallacy.
That's not what a straw
Yeah,
man
because
fallacy
she's
is.
taking my
She was being
point. Hold on,
facetious. No, she
Fatima.
what? No, she was being
Facetious
No,
facetious.
she
is hold on,
No,
hold
she
on.
was saying it because
Fatima,
that's what men say to
please.
women when women bring
Fatima,
up these
stop.
concerns. No, girl, sir,
Facetious,
no. You
facetious
stop.
is
I
a
was talking. Are
fallacy.
you okay?
Yes,
No, he got one
facetious
of them
is a fallacy.
personalities. No, you
Yeah,
insufferable.
what I'm saying is
Yeah, he
No,
facetious
is.
hold
is a
up. We
fallacy.
don't, sir. It's late on the
Let,
Saturday.
let
We
them
don't give a
explain.
fuck.
Let them
Nobody
explain,
asked for a
Kevin. Let them
lesson.
teach us
No,
Yeah,
some
see,
nigga.
this is
Let
feminist
them
Hold
logic.
up.
They don't
Hold
understand.
up. No.
I
We
want
don't
to
want
learn.
to.
I want to learn
We
from the
don't want
woman.
the
This how we
vocab.
learn. We
Like,
gotta shut
all
up
right,
and learn, bro.
learn in it. Hit them up in the inbox then.
Yeah, but it's the thing is if you're being facetious, facetious is a fallacy.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Facetious is not
Okay,
a fallacy. It's
You
okay,
women,
okay,
you women
okay.
when
can't
you're
understand the truth.
Nah, hold on.
No, women don't understand the truth.
Okay, Nana, be
Yeah,
quiet.
they don't.
Anyways,
When
You
so
you're
guys don't like
again,
facetious,
to hear the truth. It's a trauma
girl,
bond with you
girl,
females.
okay.
No,
Anyways,
Fatima,
let's
let her
actually,
say it,
but let's
Fatima.
address actual because words have
Oh,
meaning.
You can go, Nani.
yeah,
Just
because
because
I'm about to
clearly, yeah, because clearly we need to like
rebuttal
pull up
everything she
Merriam-Webster
says.
because Gab doesn't know what words mean. So facetious is not a fallacy because when you're being facetious, it's more about your like tone and your style of communication. It's not a logical error. When you
It is
that
a
what a
100%
fallacy? No,
illogical
it's
error.
not. I would implore you to Google it quickly before you continue to embarrass yourself.
Yeah, I'm
It's
not
not a
embarrassing anything.
fallacy. She was being facetious, but that's not the same thing as her doing a straw man fallacy.
Okay,
That's
what's
not
the
what that
definition
was.
of facetious? Can you give me the definition?
No, I'm not going back
No,
and forth with
nobody
you.
cares. Shut up.
Yeah. Okay.
He already
No, you lack
explained it.
self-awareness.
No,
You
go.
lack
Hold on, Gab.
self-awareness.
Gab, whatever. We got it. Let Nani go, then play, and then we'll open up the panel because you are a fallacy.
Yeah,
Gab,
you don't know what a logical fallacy is,
Gab,
but that's
We
wait,
don't
Gab,
care. Shut up. Let Nana go.
Gab. I agree with you. If it was vice versa, these females will look at it the wrong way, just as you. Because
exactly.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
you'll feel.
Hold on,
Well,
Nani.
don't interrupt her now. Let her go. You
Oh,
said
Why
she
can
could
I
go.
go?
yeah. Hold on. Nani, you a female.
I'm a woman. I'm a
So
female.
what?
Yes.
No,
I have
you
a
a female. No. You a
I have a
female.
vagina. I'm a female. What do I look like?
No,
A
you a
tranny?
female.
I have kids. Yes, I'm a
We
female. I'm a woman.
women. No, me, Tara, and Fatima are women. You a female. So
Okay, I guess.
be
Okay,
clear.
sure.
Be clear,
Oh, okay.
female.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
call us
you're a
women,
female now
you
because
a
you don't
female.
align with their feminist logic, Nana. That's why they're saying that. You
No,
don't align
Gab,
with
let
their
her finish.
feminist
Let the
logic.
female
Gab, no,
finish.
Gab, I know,
Gab, that's
Gab.
a
I know.
female. Let her
Okay,
finish.
Gab, I understand what you're saying, and I totally agree with everything you're saying. These women, quote unquote women, they're only doing this because they want attention and it's trauma bonds, and that's why they want people to feed into their crazy
I'm a
delusions.
bond.
They have a trauma bond, and that's why
How is
they
it a
agree.
trauma
Wait,
bond?
she
Yeah,
said,
I just added you, Nana. I just added you,
I'll
Nana.
add you back. No, I'm not a pick me.
No, y'all can
You
flirt
married?
somewhere else.
Aren't you married with children? Hold on. You have kids on your profile and a man, it looks like. Why are you
Yeah,
engaging with
I am
another
married.
man online?
I am married, and I do have
No,
children.
y'all
and-
let them fuck on the panel.
Yeah,
I'm
so
clear.
girl, I'm just
No,
saying,
let them
like,
fuck on the panel.
you have a husband,
I'm a
girly pop.
lawyer.
See, here's the
Hold
thing.
on.
What's
You
going
women
on?
Wait,
attack.
You're a mother.
Everybody, hold on. Let's be clear. I'm a voyeur. Let them fuck on this panel. I don't care.
Like, girl, are
But
you
see,
okay? You're married and you have
here's the
kids,
thing:
and you're on a
you guys do add hominin
You're on
attacks
okay,
against
Gab.
her
Oh my God, did you take
because she aligns with
did you take a
because she
logic
does not
class this
align with
past
your.
semester, Logic 101, and now
Can
you're
I
using
can
every
I
word
finish
that
what
you
I
can
was saying?
use?
Hold on.
Yeah,
Oh
stop
yeah,
using ad
wait,
hominem
hold on,
attacks
y'all.
against
Oh
her.
my
Yeah,
God,
That's what you're doing.
let Nani finish. Hold on, Nani didn't get to
Yeah,
finish.
be quiet, Fatima.
Hold on,
Okay,
Gab.
Damn it.
Let Nani finish on your face real quick. Go ahead, Nani.
so I just and it's Nana, but I just wanted to say so.
Oh my god.
If you're wearing a bikini and a man just starts touching all up on you, and like Gab said, if you see a female getting touched and not wanting to, you guys want to stick up for that female. You guys didn't answer that question, so I want to hear what the answer is for that question.
What species of female we talking?
Woman, whatever. Like the fuck, you guys are so trauma
No,
bonded.
I'm
It's
just
fucking
saying because
disgusting.
if it's
You're
I don't
delusional. This
I
is
love
why.
cats. If
This
I
is
see that
why.
nigga trying to
This
fuck a
is
cat,
wait,
why.
I'm like,
Nana,
Fucking.
hold on. How old are you?
Oh, I'm 19. And
Oh,
what?
you're 19 and
you
you have a
down, down,
child
and
and a
full of it.
husband.
Yeah, what's
Okay,
wrong with
girl.
that?
Yeah, what's
What's
wrong?
wrong with that?
That
And I
means that
run.
you're
And
probably
I
a
run. And I run
but
my own
you're a
business.
teen mom.
And I
We
run
were
my own
talking
business
about
though.
us.
But I run my own
What's
business.
wrong with
Half
that?
Well, you're young.
Fatima, your mother
Your
lives on.
frontal lobe hasn't even developed yet, and you're
And
sitting up here trying to
Oh,
Fatima,
please.
debate
you.
us
Okay,
and
ad
talk about
hominem
us.
again. Let's be ad
Wait, no,
hominem.
can't even
You see how I
Okay.
legally
can't talk?
drink.
Uh,
You
You're
can't
bringing up my
even legally,
feelings.
How
Gab,
old
hold
is
on. You
Fatima?
can't even legally
Answer that
drink
question.
in
How
the
old is
United
Fatima?
States. You are a child. You're literally a teenager. You're still a teenager. And you're
she's
sitting up
smarter than
here
you.
arguing. No, she's not. Clearly, she's not because she's a teen mom. She can't be smarter than me.
Oh,
Like
how
Uh,
is
you
that? Yeah.
sat
why
sitting
can't
What are
I
you
up
talking
here
talk?
and
about?
talking
You were
down on
Why
talking
us.
can't
down
I
on her.
talk?
Now
Why can't I
we're
talk?
so
Why can't I
stupid and we're
talk? Why
trauma
can't I
bonded and
talk?
we're this and that and you're a baby.
But why can't I
Fatima,
Wait,
talk?
hold on,
shut
y'all.
up.
Why can't?
Let's let
Why
her
can't I
finish.
talk?
Hold on, let's just let her finish. Okay,
Oh
okay.
God, this is a baby.
Yeah,
Okay,
she's a
but we
grown woman and she's
hold on,
smarter than you are.
Gab. Wait, I'm gonna let her finish. Go ahead. You got it. You got it. You can
Look,
finish.
you brought up my kid. Let me tell you something. My kid was planned. Me and my husband, we have our own business. We can afford having a kid, okay? We don't live on no Section 8. We don't have benefits. We do this shit on our own, okay? So before you bring up my kid, understand what the fuck it is before you start bringing shit up.
Yeah, that's fine. When I was 19, I was getting an Ivy League degree, locked in school. I
Okay,
was
but
not
We
you're not
don't
letting
care
me.
about your
okay,
degrees, you
girl. I
dumb
was not
bitch.
hunching. What did you just call me, Gab?
You're a
I called
dumb
you a dumb
bitch,
bitch.
Oh my
dumb
God,
bitch,
are we
ugly
mad? Are
bitch,
you guys
dirty
mad
bitch.
because she got clocked?
Why y'all so mad?
Because you tried to
Why
speak
y'all
down
so
on the
ugly?
women on this
Yeah,
panel. The women
stop
on
the
this
ad
panel.
hominem attacks, you dumb
Okay.
bitch. I'll give it right back to you.
Okay, so because I didn't call you out of your name, so you won't be calling me out of my name.
You're a dumb bitch. You're a dumb bitch.
You can't even drink. You can't even legally drink.
Okay,
You can't even
someone
legally
requested
drink, and
me
you
to
think
turn
that
on
you know
my.
your frontal lobe is not developed. You have 6 years before your frontal lobe develops. Maybe
That's
then
not
you'll
true.
have
You don't
some
know what you're
sense.
talking about, first of
Yeah,
all.
Gab,
That's not
I
true.
do know what I'm
Baby,
talking
stop.
about.
You annoying. Just stop talking.
He sounds like an incel.
Fatima,
That's
you're
like,
not letting me talk, and I
That's
let
Yeah,
you
an
I'm
talk
an
the whole
insult.
incel.
time.
okay,
Okay.
girl. Yeah, I'm not
No,
gonna
you
let you talk
definitely
because you
insult.
flew off the handle doing all this extra stuff. Did I call you out your name? No, I stated facts. You're 19. You have a
You
child
didn't
and you're
say any
married. You
facts.
had a teen pregnancy. That's true. These are objective facts. You're still a
So,
teenager. So even
is
if you had
it
your kid tomorrow, you're a teen mom.
is it
That's
bad
objectively
that?
true.
Wait, hold
So
on.
So
what?
don't
How's
sit
that
here and
bad?
talk down on everybody on the. It is
Hold
bad.
on, Fatima.
How
Wait,
is that
Let's
bad?
let
not
me
sit
say
here and
something.
be
Let me say something.
stupid.
Let me say
You
something.
need
Let
to
me
make
say
sure that
something.
you have. I'm gonna pray for your kids. I hope you don't have a daughter. And no, actually, because if you have a
Yeah,
son, then that'll be worse. Because
her
then he'll be
kids
out
are
in
going to
these
be
streets
raised a lot better
being
than
That's a
worse.
your kids
boundary.
are.
Oh
You
no,
had never
you can't be
proven a
raised
point.
better than me. I
Women
was
don't
raised with
respect
a
boundaries
silver
of other
spoon up
women.
my mouth. Like
That's a
I had
boundary.
silver
Yeah,
spoon.
you were
That's why I
raised with
wasn't a
no
single mom.
father in the home. That's why you
Yeah, I
act like
was.
this.
My dad.
Fatima,
Yeah,
you
we could
He's
crossed
tell.
a
been.
boundary
Oh
with that
wait, but
woman.
you see how
You're
we talk. Like
disrespecting
if
another
you
woman.
were raised
Females
with a
don't have
father,
boundaries.
if you were
Men
raised
have
with a
more
father in
boundaries
your
than
home,
females
because
do.
my dad made it a point to tell me not to have
I
children
ain't
as a
doing
teenager.
it.
I'm sorry, he did a good job. He made sure that his daughter
Yeah,
was educated and that
I
she
doubt it.
had all of her things about. No, there's nothing to doubt. The proof
There
is
is to
here.
doubt
The
because you
proof.
can't prove anything.
Are we
Gab, are
talking?
you insane?
Wait, Fatima,
No.
you
Why
you
would
So
I
are
want
you
to
be
saying
know?
proving
she's wrong?
anything? Why would I be
Your
proving
degree
anything to an
doesn't mean
incel?
anything to
No, my
anyone.
degrees
Gab,
do mean
hey,
stuff. Are you
damn.
degrees? Are you upset that you don't
Wait,
have Ivy League
Fatima,
Anybody?
degrees? Are
Fatima.
you upset that you
Men
don't have
don't
Ivy
care
League
about your
Bro,
degrees?
Fatima,
degree.
you talk too
Oh, yes,
much,
they
bitch.
do.
Shut the
Rich
fuck
men
No,
up
do.
or
they
come to
don't.
Rich men
Boston, bitch.
do.
Shut the the fuck up, you dirty dumb
Oh, dirty girl. The only dirty one
bitch.
is
I will
here
come
because
fuck
you're
you
on your
shit
knees.
up, bitch. I will put a
on.
bullet hole in your head, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
Oh my god, oh my god, she's a hood rat. He's a hood rat. Oh my
Bitch,
god,
I'll
she's
beat you the fuck up, bitch. Where
oh
my
my
cat,
god,
Second.
oh my god, she's ghetto.
Hold on,
This
because
is
I
a
don't want to
ghetto
get
hood
banned. I
rat.
don't want to get banned. Hold
He said
on.
mute up.
Hold on, y'all. I don't want to get banned. We got to calm down. The topic, men don't respect boundaries. What the hell is going on?
Yeah,
I
I'm just
think
saying.
you.
I mean,
I
Maya,
think
Yeah,
you
I
just
Hold
wanted
assumed
to
on,
women
jump
stop,
in
don't
the
respect
y'all,
comments,
boundaries.
stop.
but your fucking friend Fatima
Hold
keeps
on, wait,
talking too much shit.
hold on. Look, hold on, y'all.
this is
Hold
why you
on.
shouldn't be a mom at 19. You
Y'all
you
gotta,
Wait,
Stop
y'all. Hold on,
talking
y'all.
I'm
over
gonna
Hold
me,
start
bitch.
on.
dropping
Fuck are you
What's
people.
going
talking?
on? Hold on.
Bring
We
Nana
gotta
back.
calm down for a second.
yeah. Bring Nana back. She was actually making good points.
Gabe, put a cock in it for a second. God damn. Go. Let's reset for a second because that
That was
got a little too
They
criminal
can
crazy.
threat.
they can come back, but they
That
was
was criminal
interrupting.
threat.
I'm not gonna lie, I am scared for her kids because the way that you flew off the handle like that and you threatened violence against a random woman on TikTok, yeah, maybe we need to call them people and they need to check to make sure your kids are safe.
I don't know
No,
what she
I
got so
mean,
set
I'm
for.
out. The thing is, like, she young and dumb.
Yeah, she is very much young and dumb. Girl,
But the
I'm not
thing
scared of a
is,
19-year-old. Like you
but
talking about
but here's the thing, like, cause like, all right, she 19, she a little kid, and the thing is, the reason, the fact that she coming to support this man shows that like she already in a predatory situation. She don't understand how like she already being taken advantage of.
yeah,
Uh,
I'm just saying you're even
but
commenting
that,
stupid
but hold
stuff.
up for
Okay, Tara,
TV.
Tara, thank you
I'm
for.
trying, but I'm
Oh,
trying to make a point. I'm trying to make a point.
Hold on, Nani. Let Tara finish. Then we're gonna
okay.
bring play into the conversation, and you'll be able to respond. But y'all was a little, y'all, it's a little too much. Y'all, please tap the
I
screen. Go ahead.
apologize. And Tara, my fault for interrupting you. I don't like interrupt.
Oh, don't interrupt me then.
Hold on, yeah, don't interrupt her.
Apologize, you dumb bitch. Fuck.
All right, whatever. You can respond in the comments. So here's the thing. Cause like she's young. She already got this baby. She's tied to this man, 19. She haven't had time to be an adult on her own. Like her youth is being stolen from her and she don't realize it. And that's the thing. She don't know boundaries, so of course she will come up here and argue for a man in this situation. And the part that suck about it, like you want to live, you want to be on the other side of it. It's always two ways to learn a lesson. You can listen to a motherfucker who's been through it, or you can go through it on your own. So that's what I say about that. But let's move this shit around a little bit.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
playtime.
got lost.
There you
I ain't
go.
gonna even lie.
And y'all, if y'all can block them, because they might need to be blocked. I don't know what they're gonna do. If y'all can find them and yeah, y'all tap the screen, please. And gift if you can, please. Go ahead, play. My bad. I'm stressed.
I'm just here listening.
No, play. You got something to say. Come on.
Play,
You
say
think
your
men don't
thoughts, bro.
respect boundaries? I feel like men do respect boundaries.
All that time, that's the best you can come up with. Why do you think men respect boundaries? So give some information.
We talking about what we talking about?
Mm.
That what we saying? It's like a
Like, give me a picture of
it's like a trick question
what
y'all
y'all mean
answering.
by
Y'all saying
boundaries.
boundaries. It's boundaries in every sort of way, as space, conversational wise, as how
Like
you
in a
want to be
relationship
treated.
type of
You know
boundary.
what
Hold on,
I'm
let me
saying?
pause because we already been through that. A boundary is a boundary. Like it's weird that like
And I would
hold
think
on,
you
no,
ask.
pause,
I know.
pause. Y'all
Go
can't
ahead.
say you want information, and then when I'm giving you information, you can't shut up. That's a weird. Y'all not respecting the boundary. If you want information, shut up. While the person trying to explain it to you. The thing is, a boundary is a boundary. Don't matter where the fuck is at. You want to know where the boundary is being enforced? What does it matter where it's being enforced? It's a fucking boundary.
That's like saying don't cross
You
an
know what I'm saying?
invisible
Y'all niggas
line.
stupid. Go ahead, see. Go ahead, Chris. Go mute up. Listen to some other people because y'all not adding nothing.
We prove every day we don't respect boundaries. In fact, from an early age, it's actually ingrained in us boys that if a woman, or I should say girl, tells us no, that we push harder. It's pretty, I'd probably say, pretty persistent, that you're taught from an early age from a boy you're entitled to everything in the world, and when we're told no, we continue to pursue it based on that. and this is a great prompt because, and you just see it even into our adult years that you draw a line with us men, and we continue to cross it and continue to cross it. And it's just very, very, how do I say this? Concerning because
Hey, Lady Q. Hey.
it results in things such as unalivings, etc. Like it's just utterly gross. You see that male entitlement, the idea of male entitlement ties right into this, and that we feel the need to speak on matters that don't even pertain to us. We enter spaces that don't even pertain to us, and at the end of the day, us men do not respect boundaries. I'd love to see a guy saying we respect boundaries, because let me tell you, I've very rarely have I seen us men respect boundaries.
I think it's and hey Chris, I think it's weird, like hearing the conversation with these men. The other man, he came up here wanting to change the conversation to being about women groping men in the club, and that's a lie. That's a fallacy. He done made that up. And then the two men that's up here, they don't even understand what boundaries are. They don't even know what exactly we're talking about. So,
I just got in here.
huh?
I just got up in here.
But don't matter. You wasn't just born. You don't know what the fuck boundaries are.
I was trying to see, like,
Now, it's not like we had a lesson,
in a
son.
relationship
You
or
didn't miss the
outside.
lesson on boundaries. You just don't fucking know what they are. She's not saying anything that's inaccurate.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, what do you mean by boundaries?
But boundaries is a
What
word.
the
It has
fuck?
a definition. Like it's
He
it's
said,
the definition of
I'm
the word.
saying, like,
hold
in
on,
a
but here's the thing.
relationship, or
The
is
host
this
just
in
said, sir,
public?
the host just said, y'all don't know what boundaries are. You interrupted to basically saying, you don't know what boundaries are.
I
Yeah.
know what it means, but I'm just
So
trying
What
then,
to
do
so
you
see,
then,
mean?
what are
okay.
you
Now, give
asking?
me an example of a
But how
boundary.
can
No.
I can't even
Give
finish?
us an
I can't
example
even
of a
finish.
boundary.
Oh my god!
No, you got the floor.
Every time I say something, you gotta interrupt. Why you always gotta interrupt?
No, I
Okay,
said you got the floor. Go ahead.
I was just asking a question. What do you mean by boundaries? Like,
No, give us an
but
example of a boundary.
it's all types of definitions of boundaries.
I know. We just wanted one
Like,
example. One example will do.
for example, if a female in a relationship,
Women, do not call women females.
women, in a relationship,
He fucked
I guess
dogs.
they
He
got a
gonna say
best.
He'll fuck a dog.
Just go ahead, cause you're not
no.
gonna
Go
let
ahead.
me
We
speak.
want the example. Go ahead.
No, cause I'm keep on getting interrupting. Like you
No,
keep
you
on
got it. Go
interrupting
ahead.
me.
Go ahead.
No, I'm like, no,
No,
I'm
go
good.
ahead. Give us
I'm
the
just
example.
listening to y'all. It's
No. We want the
fascinating.
example. We pausing the conversation for
No,
you to add your
you
2 cents.
keep
Give us
on
an
interrupting.
example.
Look, I just want to hear what y'all talking about.
No, I just want to hear your example.
Continue.
You got it. Go ahead.
No, continue.
No, give us an example.
why can't you give an example? What's going on?
Like for example, like if my homie in a relationship, you feel me? I'm not going step outside my boundary and just start talking to my homie girl and stuff like that. I'm not doing all of that.
Yeah, you stupid. You dumb. You don't know what the fucking boundary is. That was
You
dumb.
calling me stupid and
No,
dumb?
I am. I am.
Something is
Those are
really wrong.
facts.
Something is
No,
really
no,
wrong.
no, no, no,
You calling
no, no,
people
no.
stupid
But
and
those are
dumb?
facts, sir. Those are facts. What's up, Double O?
Yeah, something is wrong with this
Hey
girl.
y'all,
Hey.
thanks for having me up. Um, yeah, a boundary. See, men men don't respect boundaries because if they do, it ain't fun anymore. It's not fun for them anymore. They like making women squirm and uncomfortable. Because you can talk to a guy and try to give space in between, and then he'll keep inching up, and he know you don't want to be that close to him. He's testing your boundaries. You can ask him to not be late on the first date, and he gonna be late. He gonna cross that boundary and test you and see how far he can go. And that's what they not getting.
When they get it, they just don't want us to get it. They don't want us to realize that that's what they be doing is testing our boundaries and trying to push them and seeing how far. Because if you set a boundary with a man, he might abide by that boundary for a couple business seconds, and then he back to trying to push those boundaries. Like it's little subtle things that they might say or do. It's always them trying to test what each woman's boundaries are because they don't respect them. If you respected boundaries, you wouldn't be crossing people's boundaries because you wouldn't want yours crossed. You'll be very careful about how you deal with people. And we know that men are not careful about that. They can't even describe what a boundary is.
Which says a lot.
They can't give
I
no
bet you don't even
example of
have
what
a
a boundary
man.
is.
You don't even have a man.
Wait, what you said, Play?
He
No,
said he
I
got a
wasn't
man
talking
and I
to. I
ain't got
wasn't talking to
one.
you. I
No,
was
he
talking
said
to
he
her.
got a man and I ain't
She
got
don't
one.
have a man.
You got it. You got the man and I ain't got one.
Like that's
She got all
insane.
the
Like,
advice in the
women
world.
are happiest single. So the happiest demographic is single women without children. So try again to play with your childish little insults. They're better
No,
off
he
without
ain't
us.
feelings. He ain't feelings. You right. You right. You got the man. I ain't
Okay,
get
Mr.
one. You
Rainbow.
got him.
No, you the rainbow.
Don't
Okay,
see it, but
Mr.
this is what we're
Rainbow.
talking about. Like, you've decided to threaten him because he's a man that obviously respects women and women's boundaries. Your insult to him was that he has to like other men. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, you don't see how that's delusional and, like, kind of like you running into the point?
And Fatima, to me, I think it's the opposite. Like I think that I'm out because I don't think I'm insulting. I think I'm aiding them into coming out the closet. Men who will support men and defend men out of nowhere, to me, you are more likely to be homo something. I'm gonna be nice to say homosocial. Thank you, Lady Q. I'm gonna be nice to say homosocial. At the very least, you homosocial. You can't help yourself. You love the men. Thank you, Lady Q, for gifting the panel. You love the men's play. You love the boys. You be singing that song from when I remember when I was in junior high school. I was in the choir and we learned that Footloose, the Footloose thing, and it was one of the songs was "Let's hear it for the boys." That's how you be. You want to hear it for the boys. You love them boys. Tell us more, Play. Let us know. Don't get shot now.
I'm not shy at all.
Okay, well, your voice did get a little low, even though you were out here screaming 2 seconds ago at C.
No, I wasn't screaming. What are you
Yeah,
talking
you were
about?
screaming, sir. You
I
were.
was Fatima. Calm down.
No, you calm down. I'm still scared from when you screamed earlier.
No, calm down.
I'm very calm.
Go get some juice and come back.
No, I think that Nurse, he's out again. Like, I think that we need to make sure that you're okay.
It's the reason why it's not a lot of people up in here because of y'all.
Oh, okay. So why are you here?
Right. That'd be funny. It ain't nobody
I'm
in
starting
here
to
but
see
you.
what's going on. Like y'all been kicking people all day.
It's nobody in here.
All
Trying to
day.
get that
She's
corner
been live
talking
for like 20 minutes. All day.
Fatima, girl, calm down.
You need to calm down, sir. You need to relax.
Go get some juice. Go get go smoke one and come
No,
back.
I'm okay. I don't do that. I don't engage in those behaviors.
Yeah, I want to. What's your background? Like, what's
No,
your
why?
background?
Sir.
Where you live at?
Not here pitching woo.
Sir.
Huh?
Are you okay?
The way
I'm just
they
trying to see
get
where
up on these
she's
panels
from.
and start flirting is crazy, sir.
I
Ain't
know
nobody
about
worried about no juice. You sitting on a juice box. It's always the niggas that's sitting on a juice box that
Because
want
I'm
to
from
talk.
California, you know.
Okay.
And he smoked out.
I'm just trying to see where she's from.
He loaded. You don't respect her boundaries. She told you no, and you don't understand what
I
no
didn't hear
is.
that. Hold up, I didn't hear her. I didn't hear
Oh,
Kavita
okay, that's
talking.
what they say when
I
they want
heard
to
a
ignore your
five.
boundaries.
So, and he's talking about he from Cali, so you loaded. So you on that shit.
Loaded.
Yeah,
What do that mean?
sir.
What do loaded mean?
What y'all call it in Cali?
You saying like drunk or whatever? That's what you saying?
No, I'm saying you on that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Off that. Hell no.
You
Yep,
on
you on
that
that
shit.
town.
Hell no.
That shit
Don
got you.
Julio,
That
no
shit got
Julio.
you in slow motion.
You talking about that Don Julio?
Whatever you want, you smoked out.
Hell no.
Anyway,
Hey,
yeah.
I apologize. I apologize to this guy right here named C. I apologize.
Apologize to C. Damn C.
Wait, but what are you apologizing for?
I'm apologizing for saying that he's rainbow.
Oh, okay. And what did we learn today?
Respect.
Okay.
Okay, so some of the reasons that men don't respect boundaries are male socialization and entitlement from childhood. Many boys are socialized to believe the world should accommodate them, which she kind of touched on this a little bit. They're often taught to assert themselves, to pursue what they want, and to take no as a challenge, not an answer. Society rewards persistence in men. Go get her. Don't take no for an answer, but penalize women for setting boundaries. She's cold. She's difficult. So C definitely touched on that. Then two, it says power and control. Some men equate boundaries with loss of control, especially in a relationship or in spaces where they're used to being centered. Disrespecting boundaries can be a power move to test how much they can get away with or undermine your autonomy. A lot of men, when they say, like, I told y'all this before, men will come up on this panel and they will immediately go to either saying something like relational, like, oh, you don't got no man, or they'll try to sexualize you, or they'll try to say something sexual as like a shock factor, or they try to assert some type of dominance. All of that is them testing boundaries. And it is about the power and control. We see that all the time. And I would never get over how men are quick to say to a woman as an insult, like, you don't have a man. That's always interesting. That's a sidebar. But 3, misogyny and male centered thinking. A lot of male behavior is based on what was that word we learned the other day? Androcentrism.
Yeah.
Androcentrism. The belief that male needs, desires, and perspective are central. And it was interesting because we saw that young lady come up here and she immediately went into defending that strange man that she didn't even know. They went as far as exchanging, they almost started exchanging numbers, but they said, I'm gonna follow you, you follow me. And she immediately, like, I literally think she came up here to defend the men's baby. She was upset. She was working, she was doing the work for her husband. If a woman's boundary inconveniences a man, he may see it as invalid because it doesn't align with his own wants. 4, lack of emotional intelligence. This is big. We know a lot of men do not have emotional intelligence. They don't have emotional self-awareness, nothing. Some men were never taught to recognize name or respect emotions, especially those of others. If they were raised in environments where boundaries weren't molded or respected, they may not recognize healthy limits as necessary. I don't necessarily believe this because, well, I believe it, but I think it's interesting because if a man of the community was to approach a man and cross boundaries, they would understand immediately what it looked like. They would be immediately uncomfortable. So For them to be able to recognize that when it's happening to them by a man lets me know that they know exactly what it is. 5, it says boundary testing and strategy. Some men see boundary setting as a game. They push limits not because they misunderstand, but to see if you'll hold the line. If you don't, they assume they can manipulate and control you, especially in romantic or romantic and authority dynamics. This shows up as manipulation. We definitely be seeing that, and I'll save the rest for later. We definitely see that. The men's will push the limits, because here go one right here. Don't respect boundaries. Need an APD out on him or whatever they call it.
Good evening. But I honestly want to speak on this show when you ever you want to let me.
Go ahead.
But look though, man, I just came off your folks panel or your folks live, and the truth, like they said, the nice guys that they put in the friend zone.
Wait, what folks?
Admitted, you dude, I don't know, no Cash App questions guy. Fuck, Leon Saint, Frank, yeah, Franklin. Never mind, not Saint, Franklin. But anyway, the ladies admitted, they said that when they friends on dudes, and then we just talking about the so-called nice guys, right? They was like, they expect them or they fold when they apply pressure. So men get mixed signals. This thing about mixed signals, right? We only know that they mixed after the fact. So a dude can't tell if you're faking the interest or you're actually interested. On our side, it looks the same. So if you're going to be faking this interest or you're actually interested, the boundaries is going to look like him applying pressure. Like, that's what it's going to look like, him stepping over the boundaries.
Well, hold on. Let me get some clarity. Big Monster. You saying that y'all are confused about the boundaries?
No. Well, yeah.
Hold on. You're saying that the women, hold on. So the women admitted that
they've let
the men, hold on, the women that let the men put the men in the friend zone, when the man was persistent enough, they folded. Is that what you said?
Like if I pursue somebody and they in your eyes, your words,
but I want you to move. I want to say, did I say that right? Is that what you're saying? Like the women was admitting that they are friends on the guy, but if he,
in other words, they're not interested. Yeah, they're not interested.
But if he's persistent enough, they will fold.
Right.
Okay, and then you said that gives you mixed signals. Why?
No, they were saying that that's the normal case. That's the normal routine for guys who so-called make it out the friend.
I'm about to tell him. You said that they were saying it's a normal thing. So what role are you claiming that the men are taking with that? Are you saying that men are saying that that's the mixed signals? Or are you saying that that's why men keep being persistent?
No, no. What I'm saying, yeah, in the midst of that, knowing that that's the outcome or possible outcome, which is his goal, right? Then a woman faking interested or actually interested looks the same to a man's eyes.
Okay,
so in a man's mind, it's telling him apply so-called pressure.
Okay, so let me show you something.
Please.
This the problem. Y'all will try to justify why y'all need to apply pressure, because at the end of the day, you kept on putting pressure. You were cornering this woman, so she wasn't interested in you. You pressured her into dealing with you because you would not stop. If men didn't keep being persistent or didn't keep coercing women or didn't keep pressuring women, then you wouldn't have to worry about that. So you're not saying nothing. What you're saying is that those women admitted that they have been pressured into doing things with men because they forced them to do it. Because we're not talking about relationships. Those men wanted access to them sexually. They don't give a fuck about them women, and they kept pressuring them until they got it.
That's not the case, because we don't know until we get to know you. But interested women typically don't know how to go about.
No, interested women do know. If you pursue a woman who's interested in you, she's going to say yes. If you pursue a woman who is not interested in you and she says no, but later you find out she was playing, why would you want to deal with somebody who's playing?
Because you said it in what you just said. The two situations you gave, you said pursuing. You want the man to do the pursuit, so the pursuit.
No, I'm saying if you are pursuing a woman And
That's
I'm telling you, if
stop
she's
at that
interested,
point.
hold on. If you pursue a woman and she's interested, she's gonna say yes. If there's a woman out there who's interested but they say no because they playing coy, why would you want to deal with the woman who's being like that and playing those type of games? Why would you want to deal with that type of woman?
Because you're not understanding. Because pursuit, right, is what you're starting with. But I can pursue you initially, and you don't even know me enough to reject me. Surely,
Or you
you know,
could
you're
tell
like you're not even
somebody
sure in your
reject them.
rejection because you don't even
No,
know me.
let
Because
You
you're
can
not
reject
trying to
somebody off.
link
no,
with me
let
off
Fatima
of look.
respond,
Oh,
George.
my
She want
bad.
to respond. Go ahead, Fatima.
You can see somebody and know that you're not interested in them and reject them right away. Like this is what we're talking about, even with like the entitled, like the that in and of itself is a case study of entitlement, where it's like you feel like if she would only get to know me, she would obviously want me. Where it's like no, like somebody can see you and not be interested immediately, like just be like oh, like this isn't whatever the case, whether it be the way that you look, the energy that you have, the vibe that they're getting from you, they're just not interested. The thought that I can keep hanging around this person or being around this person with the intention of changing their mind is in and of itself not respecting their boundaries, because you're doing it with the intention of them like kneeling to you and what you want. If somebody's interested in you, they'll be interested in you, like you'll know it. If 100, like we're adult women are like they're knowledgeable enough to know what they want and what they don't want, and they don't need to be persuaded.
All adult women can
And that's
tell
the
you
thing.
off
That's
of
the
look.
problem. Hold up. That's the problem. Y'all, you think because you want a woman supposed to want you back. The reality is like maybe women just aren't pursuing you. It's not that women got mixed signals. They're just not pursuing you. But like in your mind, you feel so entitled that don't make sense. Clearly, she just playing games with me. It's a delusion.
But think about it. All women can't. Well, I'm not gonna say what she said is not true because we know. I agree, partially, but all women won't know they're not interested just off looks alone. That's the
That's
same
what I'm
goes
saying.
with guys.
That's weird to be like, well, she
But see,
just
the
don't
same
know
thing
she's
goes with
interested.
guys, right? But
No, that's weird. She just don't know. No, she's not pursuing you. It's not that. It's not
it's not
that.
on her to pursue.
It's not complicated. It's not that she didn't know you well enough. She's not interested. And you're like, well, she just got to get to know me a little bit more.
But look at both things Mia said. The both
No,
situations
no,
she gave was a man.
Mia's giving an example because she think you stupid. I'm telling you that woman not pursuing you.
Well, women don't typically pursue. That's why both examples
No,
she
no, no,
gave,
no.
man,
Why don't you think they're pursuing?
they do pursue.
No, no, no. You're saying they don't pursue.
Yeah, not typically. Not see. They're not going to pursue because they're not going to give up. What's the word? Sacrifice their respect. Too
Oh
much mentally. Too
Lord.
much shit fucking with their mind. They're like,
It ain't this fucking complicated. That woman don't want you, man. What the fuck? It's that simple.
Here's one,
So every
Sarah, they
man you
use
want
all
is
the
you pursue. Hold
time.
on. If you
I
ever
have a
want to.
Let
man.
Double go. Go ahead, Double.
You could tell a nigga, I got a man, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can't have friends. They do it all the time. Oh, so you can't just hang out. You can't talk on the phone sometime. Can I get your number? I have a man. You can't have friends. Like you steadily crossing the boundary. She telling you no politely, and then when she snap on you, cause y'all don't
You out
listen
of
until
boundaries
somebody
too.
is mean to you. That's why we got to be mean, cause y'all don't understand
You
nothing
out of
else.
boundaries too.
What you mean?
Definitely
Wait,
be
hold
mean.
on. Wait, what you mean? She out of boundaries too? What?
Because somebody that's in a committed relationship, just faithful and all, they not even finna respond back to none of that.
What?
I feel like if a female, I feel like if
Me,
a
like you
female
just
talk,
said.
No. Hold on, play. Stop saying female before I call you a bitch.
Now call his ass a bitch anyway.
Cause we done told you not to do that. But go ahead. Cause I'm real interested in what the fuck you mean. Like y'all be
These niggas stupid.
so you ain't said so he equating
you really
her.
want my attention, huh?
Wait, what?
I'm talking to her.
You
She
proving
really
the
want
point in
my
real
attention. Every time I say something, she want to say something.
Oh, you proving the point in real time. You're demonstrating what George was just talking about. Like you missed it. You were being disrespectful, and when corrected, you like, oh, you want my attention. It's the entitlement. Nobody wants your attention. You just saying stupid shit and you being
No,
rude.
ain't nobody saying nothing stupid. What is you talking about?
Then it's like when you talk about being mean, the problem with that is a lot of these men think that being mean is still flirting. Like they think that we're playing hard to get. Like these men think that women are like they really think women want them at any given moment because they'll fuck a tree, plant, ant, dent. They don't give a damn. So they think that everybody wants them. So if you're like, no, I'm not interested, they're gonna assume that you just playing hard to get. That you trying to play hard.
You know what? You right about that shit. Like if you like when she said be mean, if you said a girl told me she not interested, she said it with a smile. I didn't continue, but she like this is the fuck. This is the shit about me. She gave me all the cues. Like keep talking. Like she
What's the
stood in my
cue?
face.
What's the
We're
cue
leaving
that
the
say keep
store.
talking?
You are.
Hold on, George.
I'm finna give you all the cues if you let me tell you.
Well, here, no, don't drag it out. Just get straight to it.
Bet. So she leaving the store. So once she passed me in the store, I speak. She goes circle around. Actually, she looking for shit when I'm checking out. Then when I'm checking out, she come to check out. She check out before me. I make sure she get going before me. She get out. I end up to go ahead and finish up. I'm walking out behind her. She linger in the foyer for where you put the cart. So I go ahead and speak then. She said, I have somebody or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But she just stood there smiling in my face. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, when y'all start talking, I'm like, is she scared? Like it's a populated store. Shorty, keep going about your business, go to your car. But she carries the conversation. I was like, I approached you out of interest. If you're not, there's nothing left to be said. She's like hanging on, smiling in my face. She said it politely. And I ain't gonna lie. So I'm like, so I'm confused. So I'm like, I just keep talking. I was like, okay, maybe she could be my friend. I've never played the friend zone. I don't aim to play a friend zone. But she was polite. So I'm like, yo, I'm thrown off. I ain't gonna lie. This is just a transparent moment because what you said is right. Just understand. I agree. Because you need to be mean, and that's what a dude who got you gonna want you. Because if you're not like disrespectful or like, it's just gonna give off mixed signals. But that's what she
Nothing
did.
about that says mixed signals. Nothing about that. You're delusional. That lady at the
Why
grocery
would you
store
stop
checking
and continue
out.
talking to me? Like, why are you still
You
like?
were harassing her.
You was
No,
not
I'm saying
harassing
like
her.
Motherfucker, I think I
That
told
was
y'all
not
this story the night
harassment.
it happened. Actually, like, why are you still in? Like, why are you lingering? Like, she's noticeably lingering. Like,
okay.
you finished the checkout
So
before.
why did she say no? If she noticed, what is she waiting on? You to take her down the alleyway? What the fuck is she waiting on?
Chill out, chill out.
So she
No,
was
because
polite, and
he
she
says
was.
she's lingering.
So she.
What? Why would she? Why would she say no?
You
What does
have
she
to
want
leave
you
the
to do?
store first.
Somebody
To make
call
sure
the
he wasn't.
police.
Added
No,
me
he
on
probably
social
wanted you to
media.
leave first to
He
make sure he wasn't
literally,
following
you know what? That and
No,
all
wait,
the like.
Lady Q right. He is.
Nah, what
Like,
Tara just said.
hold on. Lady Q right. Lady Q said he's a big dude. She was scared. George is big. He look like a motherfucking monster.
Tell you this is something I've never considered, and I'm like, yo, that shit is probably true. And she was like, I'm like, you probably wait for me to leave first. So I'm like, let me go to my car. But I ended up talking to her more. But I did leave before
So
her.
you know that she was waiting for you to leave first.
No, this is an afterthought. You don't think about this shit.
So you said she followed you on social media?
Yeah.
You asked for her number.
No,
That's crazy.
no. This is what happened. I asked. That's the first thing. It was a no. No, it wasn't even a no. It was the answer was the redirect shit. I got a person. I'm with somebody.
That's a no.
Right. So I'm like, okay, cool.
No, it ain't a no. It's a hope. It's still hope there. Like she, like if she.
Yeah, don't feed
Nah,
into his
Fatima
delusion.
translating this shit.
One thing the men don't understand, like women get approached in a way that y'all don't get approached, and they don't know how you gonna respond. Like they don't know if you gonna be one of the unhinged ass niggas. So like, she could have been being fucking cautious. And the fact that you end up saying you got her social media, but she didn't seem interested, meaning you kept harassing her.
So I
No.
looked it up, but I didn't add her.
Hold up. What you mean you looked up her social media?
How did you get her Instagram?
Wait, what do you mean you looked it up?
I said too much. I said too fucking much.
Okay, so this is the case study that we're talking about.
No. Answer that fucking question.
So look, right? All this conversation happened before I got her name, and she ended up still giving me her name. I'm like, why would you do that? You know, I'm trying to add you. I'm like, you're still like being
So you asked her
polite,
for
giving more
Instagram.
information. So if you feel unsafe, there's certain.
Hold on.
How
You
did
asked her
get
for
the
her Instagram,
Instagram?
and she said no originally, but she gave you.
No.
So you didn't ask for her Instagram.
Yes.
You didn't ask.
Okay.
Your story
Let me
confusing
give
as
you let me
hell.
give you the play-by-play before you.
How did you get the
It's simple. It's
Instagram?
simple.
No, wait,
This is
hold
at the
on. We don't
store.
need
Hold
the
on.
play-by-play. Just answer two
No, it's a
questions.
quick play-by-play.
No,
It's
no,
not
hold
gonna be
on.
long.
Did you ask for her Instagram?
I'm just giving you it all.
How
Just say
did you
yes or
get the
think
no.
I'm lying?
Instagram, dude?
No,
No, no,
I
no.
did
Hold
not.
on. So you didn't ask, but she gave
Well,
you.
yeah, I did. I think I did. Yeah, I asked for like social media or something.
And what did she say?
She was like, "Why?"
Okay, so she didn't want to give it to you, but
She
you
said,
gave.
"Why?"
So
Didn't
no.
want to give it to you.
So you
And what
saying
did
to
you
me,
say? And
"Why?"
what did
is a
you
no?
say after that?
Hold on, I'll give you my game playbook because this
He
ain't the
wants
playbook.
your
This
gameplay.
is
It's not working.
this ain't the success playbook, right? Don't take those on this one. This shit was not a success. She added me, but it wasn't a success. But what I'm saying is, like we spoke. I said I wasn't just speaking to be nice. What did I say? I said I wasn't just speaking to be nice. I was
You didn't prove the
interested.
point.
She was like, I have somebody, and then she like smiled, lingered. So I walked off, and then she's like lingering still. So I go back, and I'm like, okay. So
She
no,
said
that's
no.
what she
Hold
told
on.
me.
If she said
No,
no,
hold on. I got it
I don't
wrong.
know. You want to
She
get
didn't
on
tell, she
telling
didn't reject
your
me.
story about how you harassed that woman. But if she said no, you keep talking about she lingering.
I'm trying to remember
No.
when she said no. She said no at the car.
No. Hold up. It don't matter. Okay. You was creepy.
No, I'm just trying to make sure
thing
so you understand I
George,
wasn't.
Bro,
I
you
don't give a
changed your
fuck.
story
Hold up,
5 times.
George.
That's why I'm nigga. I
No,
tried to say it.
George, I'm trying to ask you a question. If she said no before you got to the little vestibule.
No, she said no at the car.
No, because you approached her before that. You already said
I'm
that.
telling you, she said no at the car.
No. Then she said no to her information. She said she had a boyfriend. And you like, damn, she's still lingering.
Listen,
She said she talking to someone.
Listen.
No, you don't want to
Everybody breathe.
listen. You don't want to listen.
Okay, I'm listening. You go first, Tara. I just don't want to hear nobody else.
No. Because like you still like, damn, maybe I still got a shot. You were stalking her.
No, so this is what it was. It was never a straight. It was never a straight answer or no, ever. Even when I'm telling you, she said no. It was I have a person. Why you want to be my friend? There was all these answers or all these responses that weren't a no to what I was asking, which was like
that is a no.
When it resonated in my mind, I'm like, yo, she didn't say no. So maybe I'm asking her the wrong shit. Maybe I'm asking her what she don't want to give me. Maybe I'm asking her, you know what I'm saying, the wrong shit.
That's scary.
In the story was, hey, I spoke because she passed me like twice and it was like obvious. So I spoke. Simple, hey. Big smile.
Why are you
hey.
trying to change the story in real time?
No, I'm just telling you in real time. That's why I said if I tell it first, then I could
told
tell
it
the
already,
process
and now you
truth,
trying to
right?
say-
So
Was she
you
married?
so you'll know that I'm not lying. Is what I'm saying. You'll
No,
be able to clock it
I don't
early.
think you're lying, but we're scared.
No, I'm just saying so I get it right. Is all I'm saying.
No, there's no getting it right. So basically, like, just a quick summary. You
So
said
some of the things you told me, you was like, it gave me a heads up. I was like, okay, cool. I should have took that as a no. Whereas in the moment, I took it as a wrong question, Negro. You know what I'm saying?
but that's like you. So this is actually perfect when we were saying that it's like men are socialized to not respect people's boundaries, because instead of you reading that as, oh, this is a boundary of hers, she's saying no, you read it as, oh, like, let me ask it in this way, let me try and get it in this way, let me push more. Like, that's a problem.
There's no consensus for us to know a boundary.
Yes, there is.
Not what you just translate. Not what you.
Yes, there is. When she said that she had a
Shawty, if I'm
boyfriend,
telling you I took it this way, then there's no
no,
consensus.
but it's not about. That's what I'm saying.
But that's how you guys
You
are
know what a
socialized
consensus is?
to be.
What I'm
No.
saying, if her boundary, she set up a boundary when she was like, "I have a boyfriend." That was a boundary right there.
I
When you
don't think
asked,
that, no,
yes,
no.
it was. Then when you asked,
No.
"Oh, can I have your social media?"
People cheat.
She said, "Why? Why do you want my social media?" That was another boundary. Do you know that women are scared to reject men in public?
On my intent. In other words, some
No,
dudes probably
what are you
find me.
talking about? No, why would she
Listen,
want to
hold
know
on.
that?
Because I didn't outright, like, it wasn't no interrogation outright for her to know what I'm
Oh, so now you
about.
have to
She
interrogate her.
stepped outside her
No,
boundary.
he
What I'm
coerced her.
saying is she asked why because she wanted to know why. Not that she didn't want to give it to me. She wanted to know why.
No, you're talking about her lingering after she turned
Because
you.
she's not trying to
No.
assume the worst.
You was coercing her. Like you knew she was scared. You fucking knew.
I ain't know that shit, man.
No, I'm sorry. If you have to interrogate somebody for their social media or their phone number, then you don't. Then no. If it's not
It's not
a
even
hell
inter-
yes, it's a
Yeah,
hell
you
no.
probably right. You
Like
probably
if
right.
she wanted to give you her social media, she would have jumped at the opportunity. When you pulled up on her and she was like, "Oh, like whatever you said," and then she wouldn't have said, "Oh, I have a boyfriend." She might not have even had one because sometimes I say that so that men will leave me alone. Like when I was single too, I was doing that. So like this is what I'm saying, that like it's like we're taught, women are taught to be nice with it and to like not agitate you so that we don't get
Yeah.
unalived.
Fair enough.
Like
Fair enough.
seriously.
No, that's fair.
Hold on, George. Hold on, George. Because if a woman wanted to, even if she had a boyfriend, she would have said she didn't. So she didn't.
Well, this is what it was. Like she was actually, and I didn't realize it at the time because she wasn't showing, but she was actually like, I guess, a few months pregnant, or she was like expecting.
Up here lying.
You said she. I kid you not. I kid you not. She didn't look fat. She didn't look. I mean, not fat.
Are you
but she
still stalking her?
No, I haven't looked back. I haven't like she added. She's like, oh, on
First of all, this big monster.
Chill out. She just
He
dated.
lying. First of all, he lying. He making
you talking about
story
me?
up.
Yeah, don't sound right.
The way George, y'all.
You want attention.
I look like Debo in this shit though. Okay, you making it look bad, bro.
The way George lie.
Lie, don't call me that. I don't lie.
The way George lie for attention is it psychopath, sociopath? Something wrong with George.
They used to wear my.
Why is something wrong?
That's what they are. Wear my
What's
hood.
wrong with George?
You know what? You know what's the problem? And even though I don't like her, I ain't gonna say I don't like her because she all right now. She's actually telling me like where I see it one way, this is what it actually was, and you may not have thought you was a threat, or you might not like. See, y'all see Debo, y'all see this big, but I'm my size. I've been my size my whole life, so
No,
I
you
don't
look
see
like
the world.
Debo with a laser eye.
Yeah, Fatima. What I'm saying was you kind of explain it. I ain't gonna say woman explain it, but that's like the work. Cause motherfuckers sometimes don't know. I've seen people see red. Like I've seen dudes that are deep in and they actually these stories that y'all be telling. And even though I feel like I ain't never been there, in somebody's world I might have been there.
No,
So
you
what I'm saying
purposely
is,
intimidate women, and you're the type
Stop
of
it.
person who will intimidate women in a more subtle way. Like you're just going to be like you just the type of person who every time I turn down the aisle, here you go.
nah, stop it.
I disagree.
What the hell is
Thank you.
that?
I disagree.
Like, hey Mia, if I seen a big ugly nigga like watching me from another aisle, I'll be scared.
Your
hold
voice
up.
trembling that right now. Your voice.
I think
voice
anybody
crack.
be scared. Like literally, like look at the prompt. See, this motherfucker,
voice
bro, never
trembling
reads the
now.
prompt.
It's
It's your
crazy.
twin brother, Mr. Lister. It's your twin brother on the prompt.
Now understand that
Come
when
on,
people
man.
are this size or they look this way, they've been like this their whole life and they don't realize.
Lord.
So you just say you've been ugly your whole life?
No. I've never had a conversation with a man that
Bro,
said here in my
if you
face, called
look
me ugly.
good, she would have gave you her number. Like she would have skipped the line. She would have been happy. She would have smiled when she looked at you instead of
Like
like.
if you mad that
What
I'm
do the
pursuing
looks
women,
gotta
bro,
do with
just say
anything?
that. Like, don't be
What do
calling
the
me
looks
ugly
gotta
and
do
shit
with
trying to
It
get
has
me
to
to
do
not
with
pursue
everything, man.
women.
You gave her
Like if
bad
men
energy,
is your
bro. You
thing,
gave off stalker
if
energy.
men is your thing,
Joe's
it's
black
cool.
cousin George.
if men is your thing, it's cool,
Bro,
bro.
you just gave out your whole plot, man, and you just thank Tara for like,
See,
thank you for
this is
giving
what
me
men
more
usually
tools to
do to
stalk
women.
women.
They try to get your self esteem now. They
Thank you for
convince you.
giving me
They try
more
to
tools
convince
to
you
stalk
ugly,
women.
so you'll choose them.
So
I
This is
didn't
a
know that I
real
looked the
time.
way that I looked.
now he a
So
woman.
a man is here calling me ugly. What are you hoping that? No, it's not gonna happen, sir.
Bro, no, the
No,
woman was
thank you.
trying to
No,
call you
thank you.
ugly without
Respect my
saying it, man. You
boundaries,
should have
sir.
read. You should have read the. You
Be
should
a
have read the
man. Be the
room.
type
Looks
of
don't
man
got
that
nothing to
respects the
do with it.
boundaries. Don't
You
neglect.
chased her from the supermarket to the parking lot.
It's a lot of
You
cute
cornered her
women
out
that
her
like
car. You wouldn't
ugly
let her
dudes.
leave.
Sir. If I
Somebody call
applied
the
that
police,
pressure, sir, it's okay.
please.
Now I
SOS.
know. You know what I'm saying? No crime was committed.
SOS.
No one was hurt. No one was shell
Bro,
shocked
stalking
beyond
is a
anything they've
crime.
already.
You was not
Anyway,
stalking her.
no crime was no crime happened.
You
No
speaking
Bro,
up for
you
those
him?
did
were
nothing
notified.
wrong. You did nothing
But why are
wrong.
you
Thank
speaking
you,
up for
sir.
him?
Cause he's a
Cause I
brother.
don't see nothing wrong with that.
Because you don't even know what a boundary
They
is.
was out there talking for a cool minute outside.
This
You
nigga
feel
talking
me?
like he was
If
there.
if you know if
Cause
it
he
was a
followed the
proper,
story. She was out there just hitting my face, just talking back. I'm like, I don't want.
and
How
she
did you
added you
get her
and she added you on
Instagram?
Instagram,
She
right?
did
She
not
added
want
No,
you
she
to
added
have
me
it.
on Facebook.
she added you on Facebook. Well,
Yeah.
you got a dub right there. That's a dub.
See what I'm saying? Like all that
This
is
where the throwaways go,
it's like
man.
a game y'all play and it's dangerous. See, I'm just one of the good guys. You know what
You're
I'm
not a
saying? Like
good guy
it's a good thing she didn't
because
play
That's
that
why you got the
these
Facebook
dudes
piece.
be
You're a
on
good guy.
here. These
dangerous.
dudes will get blocked and go make a whole new
No.
motherfucking page because they don't respect boundaries and then come up on some shit in another name. Y'all do the shit all the time and y'all sit up here fucking lying through your yellow ass teeth. Like,
That
please
remind
stop
me.
it.
Mia, don't
He
unblock
never.
King, Earl. Like you tripping.
For
But
real.
where the clock that double
No,
O?
that's stalking. That's stalking.
And if she
Nah.
would have bear maced your ass, what would you have done?
Walked off, man. I done got sprayed with Saber Red before. But it was in line for a job. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type, man, you know what I'm saying? I can open my eyes to that shit. You were probably a bitch, so you probably been on walked off. I
Hasn't
don't.
spoken. Are
All she
y'all
did was ask
okay?
me. It was
Talk
weird.
to
And I'm like,
her. You
I'm
gotta
not
talk
even
to
finna.
her.
I'm not even finna
Like what
cross
is
another line and go on this girl's
what is it
messages.
that's not clicking right now? Like
I'm not.
I just want to know what's not
Mia, can you
clicking.
fix the
I
screen?
absolutely respected the boundary. I'm like, you know what? Once you tell me, all you gotta do is tell me no once.
Well,
Like, see,
clearly
dudes
not.
be
No,
stuck.
that's
But
not
she didn't
true.
tell you no.
Listen to me. I said all you gotta do is tell me no once. That's my downfall. You gotta say no. You have to. I'm gonna ask you straight. You gotta say no. Don't say why do you want my shit? Like what the fuck you mean? What you know what I came for? I
Hey,
said
you was about
this is the
to
first thing
follow
I
her
said
home,
to her.
weren't
I
you?
said I wasn't just speaking in the store. And this is hey yo, write this one down, play. No, so I said hey, how you doing in the store? Just passing.
I
The next time I seen her, write this shit down, play. Next time I said, hey, yo, don't get it twisted. I wasn't just speaking to be polite. I'm interested. That's what I told her at the door.
Wait, so you saw
That's
her
what she got.
again?
No, he
That's when
said
I
the
caught her
first
at the door.
time
This was
the
passing
first
by the
time
aisle.
he
She
met
done went
her.
up and
Hold
down
up,
the aisle.
hold
no,
up,
no.
real
And
quick.
I'm writing
Hold
this
up,
shit
so I
y'all.
down.
walk up
Hold
the
up.
aisle.
Hold up real quick. Y'all do me a
What
favor.
am I
Y'all
told?
shut up. Y'all gotta tap the screen and share the live out. Mia, come back and fix the screen. But can y'all share the live and tap the screen? Cause Lord, whenever
Whoever she is watching the live, and she
no,
calls
let
the
that
police
woman
on
be
you.
free. He been stalking that woman for years. Talking about she got a baby. That's crazy.
Maybe
What the
it.
really?
But that's what I'm saying. So that's what write that shit down, play. It was
All right.
I
So
say this shit like she
let
see
me
me
get
like
this
this is when
straight.
you initially see me, right? She initially see me. I initially see
Mia,
her. You know how
Mia,
that
come
glance
back.
linger when you goddamn. You know
So
how that
let
glance
me
linger
get
when
this straight. Let me get
you
this
like,
straight.
yo,
Write this down,
you
play.
look right. I look at her, she see me look at her. We pass by. I speak, of course. I go down the aisle and she done been down. This is a little neighborhood store. She done been
Hey,
down the
dog,
aisle and
cool.
then
I ain't
double
see
back.
you here.
Yeah, she's speaking now. I ain't see
All right,
dog.
all right,
She
all
done
right.
been down on the store.
We
She
done with
gotta
this.
be done by
Hold
now.
up.
Nah,
We
let me
done
tell
because
it. We
George.
not done,
All
Shawty. You
right,
ain't let me tell
no,
the
George,
story yet.
you like to be centered too much. Shut up.
He do them all.
Damn, Lord, let's move on. No, nigga, shut up. Damn, we done with your story.
The lie.
Hold up, I want to
Uh,
hear this.
no, you an essayer too.
Not even want to
EST,
hear it. Get you.
yeah,
That
that's
nigga got his
crazy.
hand in his
Crazy.
ass
I'm
right
not.
now. He got his hand up his ass trying to hear George's story.
That shit crazy. Anyways, EST, go ahead and answer the prompt. So, Lord, fuck.
No, men don't respect boundaries. They choose to not even speak the same body language as women to understand that they're uncomfortable.
But you don't respect boundaries either.
I'm a man.
You gotta
So
include yourself, buddy.
Speak for
Y'all be
yourself.
yourself out.
Mia,
Boundaries.
who is
Speak
that,
for
Mia?
yourself.
Where?
The sticker. Who the hell is that?
Where? Oh, that's June baby. That's June baby.
Because I've been using it all night.
Oh.
Rude boy.
What? Hey, what's your boy that passed name again? I be forgetting his content. The other sticker, the councilman.
No.
Rude boy.
Oh, you're talking about Eric Mays.
This nigga just up here lying.
Yeah, he just want to
Hey,
kiss him.
he would have followed her all the way home if she didn't say no.
Hey, rude boy,
Don't try to
finish the
send to me, bro.
story, man.
Tell
Out
us
there
why
waiting
you
for
don't
the
respect
police.
boundaries. Nah,
Rude
get on
boy,
EST.
finish the story.
Nah, fuck the story. They don't want to talk about. Let's figure out why EST don't respect boundaries. Get on his. Get on him.
Bro,
Why you don't respect boundaries, sir?
bro, unlike you, man, I try my hardest to protect black women.
Focus
Man,
on the
but
question.
you
I know
just
you
scared me.
dense. Why you don't respect
I wish
boundaries?
somebody would have called the police on you to take your
Oh
ass
man,
off the fucking
he
street,
still
man.
he still
You
want to
just
talk.
Oh,
literally
you
told
take
us
it
about your
way too
stalking story.
far. You take it
Yeah,
way
he
too
he
far.
crashing out. He don't want. He's still
Oh
trying to
no,
talk
I'm
about
not.
it.
I'm not crashing
Yeah,
out,
we
man.
trying to
I'm
figure
just
out why
worried. You're
you don't
trying to
respect
justify
boundaries.
your
He dead
activities.
serious
That
too.
woman could be scarred for life.
He not dead serious. He
Like
out
she
here
she she should write a
fantasizing.
memoir, man,
He
about her
vocalized. He not
experience that
respecting
day.
my boundary of not speaking about me. He
Literally,
don't want to answer
literally
the
2
prompt or the
hours of her
question.
life, you tormented her. You walked her around her store like she couldn't even get her groceries. She's a pregnant woman. like, bro, like everything was inappropriate about
Yeah.
this
I
Loaded.
offered to
scenario.
help with her groceries, and she let me
He's
put them in her
loaded.
trunk.
Okay, that would have made it right.
She let me put her groceries in her trunk.
No, you took her
Nah, I got quiet. Nah, you gotta be
You
quicker than that.
Gentleman.
See that?
Hey
So
Mia,
tell
did
us
you
why you
see
don't
your
respect
face?
boundaries,
I
bro.
wish you.
Why you don't respect boundaries?
this man lying.
I don't lie. Don't call me no lie.
Bro, you was looking to see what she had in her grocery bags.
I didn't have diapers, bro. And it
Like,
shit threw
bro,
me
do
off.
you not understand women, bro? That shit just wasn't player, man.
The stickers are crazy. George would be a sticker, but hell no.
Nah, you don't get to make me a
I'm gonna
sticker,
make that
man.
nigga a sticker.
Y'all gonna be using my George sticker.
Not with them balls
Y'all
around
don't
your
have no
neck.
y'all ain't gonna be able to catch George in no bad light. So this sticker gonna have to be a post. You feel
Fatima.
me? And I look good in all of them, so yeah, I wouldn't want to do that.
Fatima.
That's your problem. That's why you crossing boundaries now because you think you look good and you don't. Like people
He's a,
saying no.
Man, I'm decent.
he's a fucking caveman.
Oh
Like,
my gosh, look at
dude,
this. Like, what is your obsession with me, sir?
like what, man? You have no
I just
game.
want to know. Like, I want to know why other
Wasn't
men don't
smooth.
respect boundaries. You're
Like,
another
bro, you
man
didn't
that
even
don't
smell
respect
good.
boundaries. So Fatima helped me understand that I was not taking her maybes or her whys as a no. I wasn't recognizing that, I may be making her uncomfortable. I may be making her feel unsafe. She might just be overacting and acting in a different way to protect herself. And I wasn't seeing her. But you, nigga, you just fucking talking. And it's not funny. It's not helpful. You're not even carrying the conversation past my story. They said they don't want to center me, but you can't stop commenting about me. Tell us why you don't respect boundaries.
Dude, that's what I'm talking about right now.
Appreciate it.
Talking
Appreciate
about
it.
the prompts. We literally have your picture up here on the screen. Like you gave us a real time example of a man that doesn't respect boundaries.
Man, she was talking
Captain
back to
Obvious.
him. She
Again,
was
and
talking
not
back to
speaking
him.
about me. What
Wait,
you
okay,
talking
play, man. That was Mackin. That was game to you. Come on
Heck
now, play, man.
yeah.
Play, shut the fuck up, boy. You would have never did no shit like that, nigga. Come on. So you stalk women to their car too, man, and help
Bro,
them with their groceries.
if she don't say nothing, the first time I say something, ask her something, then it is what it is. I'm leaving. But if she talking back, I'm talking back too. I'm trying to get the number at the end of the day. You feel me? But once she stop talking, then I'm leaving. She say no, I'm leaving. She talking back, then I'm staying.
Okay. So what is something that women do you like, oh, I'm being rejected?
And like, if she don't say nothing, if we in the store and I, ask her for her name or
Thanks.
whatever, she don't give me her name or nothing, I'm gonna just leave it. I'm gonna leave it alone. But
Completely
if she give me
ignores a
her name,
surefire way.
then I'm talking back. I'm gonna try to get the number.
Like one walk close to me, I spoke. When I say just polite, didn't say absolutely nothing, man, I ain't give it a second thought. It's clear she's not interested. She didn't even have to say no. She just made it clear. Nah. That's a no. That's a no. That comes off as a no. See, now Lady Q says, can we
In
just
your
leave women alone
scenario,
when they're trying to shop?
you
Such as like bars or whatever the lady said. She was like, you could just approach people in the store or whatever, just be
Why
polite.
y'all harassing
Like,
women in the store?
y'all be giving suggestions. We follow the
Why y'all
suggestion.
harassing women at the
So what's the
store?
right way
Because
how to
it's
do
y'all
it? What's the
suggestion.
right
Y'all say,
way?
hey,
What's the right way?
just say hey.
I want to hear this. What's the
For
right
what?
way?
We're not about to tell you how to
We just gonna
harass
wait
women,
till we see
sir.
her
Look,
next
look, look.
time.
Leave women alone. That's the
We
right
just
way.
gonna
Leave women
wait
the
to
fuck
see her
alone.
next.
Hopefully for her sake,
What?
damn.
All right. What's the correct way to approaching a
The
female?
correct. All right, I got you. Don't.
See, the
Don't.
universe be
Heck
talking to me. If
no.
I
Oh
see you
my
in the store
god.
more than once, I'm be like, yo, God gave me a second chance of the week. We cross paths again? Nah, that's fate. That's I should have said something the first time.
Yeah, she
That's what
probably
that
from
was.
Florida.
And then is she looking? Oh yeah. So that's like if she don't mug when she look at you and see you looking at her,
She
then
got
yeah.
2 times to look at me, and I'm saying something. After that, I'm saying something. She got 2 times to look at me, and
Y'all
I'm
niggas
saying
Check
something.
signals, what I was talking about. See, she's trying to help me understand that all these other things are a no when the word no is known across. Matter of fact, I think no is no in like at least 5 or 6 different languages. And I don't speak none of them. Just think about that. And I know that. I know no is no in 5 languages I don't even speak. So
Yeah,
you can just
women
say
definitely
no.
need to protect themselves. These men are insane. Like, and they don't want to talk to you. They're willing to risk it all to have access to your body. This is scary.
Let me ask you something. How do you show that you interested in a man? How can you show that?
How you show it?
No, I'm asking you. If you was in the store with a guy, how would you, carry yourself like?
This is the thing. This isn't like dating advice. We're not. This isn't a dating app. Like we're
No,
not
he's
pushing
saying when
you
is
to
it
go.
to able to pursue? Like when is he
Yeah,
Not in
but
the
okay to
guys,
grocery
we're
pursue?
store.
having a conversation about respecting boundaries, and y'all are asking us how you can how to get one.
To not
That's
interpret as a
exactly what I'm
boundary.
But
saying.
that would be person to person. Because if I can say anything and
So
be like,
then
oh
why are
well,
you
this is
telling me what the girl was saying was a no? Hold
because
up.
that's no, that's just universal. If you ask a girl for her number and she tells you she has a boyfriend, she wants like that's her way of saying no without saying it. But
That's
I'm saying in terms of like
incorrect. That's
other
So what if she
signs.
incorrect.
want
That's
what if she want my
But
incorrect.
number? What if
I tell
she
y'all where to go find a man. I got y'all. All right.
No, I don't trust
No,
this. I
no.
don't
First,
trust
you
this.
gotta have some money on you. You need to go down to the meat rack. Like they literally
The
like
meat rack.
go down to the meat rack because you hot in the fucking pants and you just want to get your shit off. Leave women the fuck alone. The thing
What?
is, hold up.
Heck
You want
no.
hold up. Y'all want women, and this is the fucking weird shit because y'all always look for a cheat code. Y'all want women who don't
Mhm.
know who these women gonna be to tell you, oh, this is how you go approach her. Leave that woman the fuck alone. What is wrong with you? So if somebody was to tell you, oh, she look at you, look away and look back, you like, oh, she looked away and looked back. I'm gonna be over there. That's what I'm saying. Y'all niggas are stupid.
So
It's safe
how
steps.
do we get the
Go
women?
down to the meat rack and buy the shit, nigga.
I don't want them. I don't want them. We don't want those. We don't
Hey,
want those.
she basically said just be single for the rest of your life.
And that go without saying, because we typically understand that if she's single, then somebody probably like don't want her. Like she had an ex, that means somebody let her go. So
Okay.
she's probably not a good woman. So then
Yeah, so
ultimately,
any woman you see in the store by herself, she not a good woman. Leave that woman alone.
Yeah.
No, nine
but,
times
but
out
we're
of
not trying to
10,
keep, like
nine
you
times
said,
out
we
of
hiding
10,
this.
a cute female is never gonna approach a man.
Bro, we not talking about dogs. You need to take your fetish somewhere else. You nasty motherfucker.
Who's got that J-Lo syndrome? Like they think they can sing, and we keep telling them you can't sing, and they like, no, I can sing, and they
It's a
keep doing it.
There's a reason
You
why they
definitely
here with us on a
make sense.
Saturday night asking stupid fucking questions.
So y'all think J Lo? Okay, forget J Lo.
Oh, don't nobody want y'all niggas.
I don't be
No,
knowing.
who do
I
y'all
don't be
want?
knowing until
Who do
like,
y'all want?
how you know you don't
Don't
want
want
somebody and
you.
you ain't never
Women
met them
don't
yet.
want you, sir. You ain't been picked for a
My
reason.
success
What
rate
Craig?
is very high.
What they told
Whenever
Craig?
I'm
He
in
like he
public
ain't
and I
seen
see
me
a
yet.
female I like, I'm
Sir,
9 times out of 10 I'm
we
getting
not
a
talking
number.
about animals, sir.
Yeah,
You talking about you successful with animals, you need to go to jail.
Jail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stop fucking wild animals, sir.
I don't
Look,
give
I'm
a
not about
about
to
that.
miss my
Y'all
I'm not about to
consider
miss my
women female
opportunity
humans.
Yeah,
running to a
yeah,
bad female.
bestiality is a crime. It's literally a federal offense.
Fatima, back us up. I
No,
know you
excuse me.
understand what we
No, I
talking
don't
about.
understand.
So how do you show that you want a man? How do you show
Oh
it?
my god.
Forget that. How does a woman pursue a guy? Show what's the proper way to pursue a
Are
guy
we
for a
about
man?
to,
Exactly.
how did we
I don't
derail the
need
For the
situation?
record,
thank
I
you.
don't need the. You know what I'm saying. I'm
How?
just saying.
Okay, so guys, let's respect the women's boundaries on this panel and change it back to the topic.
And we don't
Can't
have
help
an answer.
themselves.
What's the
They can't help
answer?
themselves.
That was a premium gaslight right there. I noticed that one. I caught that shit.
Okay.
Fatima, what is the answer?
So
We
you see
still
how
have
you see how I'm like not I've told you multiple times that I don't feel like answering that question and that I want us to go back to the prompt and you keep asking me the same question. That's you not respecting my
but
boundaries.
you don't even know. That's why.
Okay. Uh
The prompt like a question, or is it just like a statement?
the
And then
statement.
are we supposed to prove it in real time? Because he proved it in real time, so I guess he's successfully addressing it. But nah, since y'all ain't saying nothing, I'm
Well,
gonna
it's not
take the
no
floor.
question. It ain't no question mark there.
So point out all where I was wrong at in this situation. I say, hey, I let her know, oh, I'm interested. Polite way. She lingered at the door.
That was too much, y'all. Um, so I'm about to go on my backup page, the Drika page, because I want to have a conversation about something different. So if y'all want to follow me to my Drika page, I'm gonna be on there for a little while. I ain't gonna stay up as late as I was last night, but I'm gonna go live on my Drika page and have this other conversation. So y'all can follow me there. Yeah. All right, y'all. All right. I'm going live on my Drika page. Y'all follow me to the Drika page. Damn, how I get out of here? Come on, Sarah. Hold my hand.